Another day, another Kyrie trade story surfaces. The latest report out of Cleveland indicates that Kyrie is not willing to commit to another team long term, even if his request for a trade is granted. Here's the latest from Terry Pluto of the Plain Dealer. Quote, the Suns would want to know if Irving will sign an extension to stay in Phoenix. I'm told Irving is not about to commit to any team at this point. He has 2 seasons left on his contract and wants to keep his options open, close quote. And for those of you Suns fans following this very closely, this is technically the first day that Phoenix can include Josh Jackson in a trade since he signed his rookie deal 1 month ago. Royce, if the report is accurate, you think Kyrie is hurting his trade value by taking this stance?
Of course. He reduces the number of teams here, that he can realistically go to, right? So if he's got a list of teams, the Spurs, the Heat, the Wolves, whoever's necessarily on this, and he's basically projecting to these teams that he's not willing to commit long term, then you're not going to be willing to commit your best assets to get him because you don't know if you're going to keep the guy. So you might be getting him on, which is a 2-year rental, which is better than 1. That's not so bad. Maybe you could convince him to stay.
2 years is an eternity in this league. It's a congressional session, man. 2 years is forever. Look, what you're getting is not a long-term commitment. You're getting 2 years, which isn't chopped liver, but you're also, what you're getting, you get a free audition.
Right.
Right? Like if your organization can offer him a nice place to go to work, surround him with good people, you can prove that your management and coaches are competent, then you've got the inside track when he comes up for free agency. But I think asking a player to commit 2-3 years down the road, basically for years 3 through 6, that's just unreasonable.
But you're talking about 7 potentially of Josh Jackson versus maybe 2 of Kyrie.
But the difference is, that Kyrie Irving is an all-NBA caliber player. We don't know that Josh Jackson, he's a top 5 pick, no disrespect, but at the same time, that's the deal with all of these young players, or most of them, I should say, is that you don't know. D'Angelo Russell was the number 2 overall pick. You think anyone was waiting for a long-term commitment by the time he got on the block?
Kevin Durant was also a number 2 overall pick, and who knows, maybe Josh Jackson's that guy. You never know which way these guys are going to go. But to me, it's just such a risky proposition to not have at least a level of assurance that you can keep the guy long-term.
The other thing is he's hurting his trade value. Who does that hurt? Kyrie?
Yeah, that's fair.
No, exactly.
That's true.
Kyrie, the Cavs.
Kyrie don't care.
Yeah, this question was incorrect. We apologize, America. It's the Cavs who are getting hurt.
Right.
But, look, Kyrie's going to get traded. I don't see a scenario. Let me just throw this out. Do either of you see a scenario where, come June, he's on the floor with LeBron James on the same team?
Come June? Yeah. Probably not.
I think there's a chance.
You do?
I'm not going to rule it out. I think LeBron James is quite a master persuasive type of guy. So I think he could sway this potentially.